We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham.
Should definitely be a good matchup, man. Should be a good matchup.
My friend. It's time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, Fernando Vargas, 5 foot 10 inches tall with a reach of 70 inches. And he'll be facing Sebastian Fundora, 6 foot 5.5 inches tall with a massive reach of 80 inches. It's Fernando El Feroz Vargas. Here comes an absolute legend out of Oxnard, California. Who could... And he'll be facing Sebastian Fundora, fighting out of Coachella, California, ranked as the best active light middleweight by the Ring magazine.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the amateur grade from Oxnard, California. Introducing the 2-time world champion, El Feroz, Fernando Vargas.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that were...
man.
The time has finally arrived. These 2 men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Nice exchange here from both men. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of the people here, of those millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Could change anything when these 2 step in the ring. They block the jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Fernando Vargas in that last round.
Well, it's no secret who has the advantage.
There's on over. There's on
Let's see
over.
what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they...
There's the bell for round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
A punch scores. Counterpunch. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Heavy shot to Vargas. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Yeah.
They both want to knock out, you can tell. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Fernando Vargas in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it
Three
up to the
sides.
judges.
Come on, come on.
You as a fighter.
I should be up to score right now. I'm not even going on.
The bell to start round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Ready for that counter punch. Defense is not an option for these two. Both men step back for just a moment. Misses with the straight left. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Uppercut doesn't get through. They block the left there. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fernando Vargas.
This guy.
Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be...
Back at it in round 4.
No way I'm down, bro.
Let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
punch and just got countered. Good defense to block the hook. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Nice counter shot. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice work to avoid the left uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. In that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance with...
Time for the 5th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Going to punch himself out, though. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. And shoot. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Fernando Vargas in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this
No way they got the advantage. No way, I'm whooping him right now, bro.
There's going to be absolute uproar.
I'm seriously whooping this dude right now.
Let's start the 6th. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. We wanted action, and they are delivering. think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter. That punch landed. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Well done with that counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Endurance these two fighters have.
This is when you talk about championship material.
I need to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back.
There's the bell to start round 7.
How am I 54, bro? I'm whooping this guy right now, bro. This same, bro. This can't be, bro.
This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, pressed right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
These punches coming from every angle. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Is beginning to take its toll. Stamina is off the charts. Looking to land the hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
Can't believe this. I'm down right now, bro. I'm whooping this guy, bro. These judges, I gotta be delusional, man.
There's the bell to start round 8. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
That one lands. Through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The jab just got blocked. confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Tosh, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fighters like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Yo, bro, no way.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Bro, you telling me I lost this game, bro?
Well, it's go back to the drawing board time. A unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous.
You telling me I lost this?
Totally change your styles to make
What type of judges is this, bro? This is not real judges. Kick these judges out, bro.
No discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
What do you mean? Bro, I whooped this guy the whole entire match, bro. I whooped him the whole entire match, bro. And I still lost. And then it missed decision, bro. By decision, bro. The judges did not like me. That's the only reason I lost. That's the only reason I lost. The judges didn't like me. Because I whooped them the whole match. Can't believe this, bro. I'm insane, bro. I'm insane. These judges, bro. Judges are not doing their jobs. I got Tupac-Kiana. It's crazy.
I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater, and what a night it's going to be. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable.
It's the Pac-Man, 8-division world champion. Should I name them all? Flyweight, super bantamweight, featherweight, super featherweight, light. It's the Pac-Man. How intimidating would it be to look up and see this man about to fight you? He is one of the absolute best in the history of boxing and has one of the greatest resumes, having defeated 22 world champions.
They have waited for this fight for so long, John. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man.
Not too many seats to be had. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Punching. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This theater is used to hosting concerts and plays, but tonight it's the sweet science that takes center stage.
You're feeling everything tonight, but you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent or laid out there.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Exchange punches. He blocks the uppercut. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You believe see. Good counter punch. Catch and shoot. They both want the knockout. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pacquiao is rocked. They've got the momentum. Here we go. It's round 2. Throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. They are going to surrender. No mas. And that will do.
Again, bro. About to... Again.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's the Pac-Man, making his way to the ring, a man that doesn't even need an introduction. It's the Pac-Man. What a career he's had. Awarded Fighter of the Year multiple times, and the only
And it was the same guy again, though.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from General Santos City in the Philippines.
A lot of trash talk. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes.
Yo, well.
It's all offense all the time. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo.
Yo.
Both men step back for just a moment.
I think my internet is bad right now, bro.